Hello, hello. I guess we are live, and we are live from the main camera now, hopefully. Oh, that doesn't seem to work. Okay, we are live from the secondary camera now. Well, welcome everybody. We'll go live on Instagram as well. So we are now live on Attorney Clopper. Oh, hello, hello. Hi, Paul. Great to see you. Looking forward to seeing you at the conference. Who else we got here? Backpack Matt, great to see you. Put the hat on right side. I have some of my attorney clothes on. I actually went live on Jimmy Dore earlier today, which was great. Matthew Kinnison, great to see you. Thanks for joining. Ocean Birth, hello, hello. Yes, I have arrived. Thank you for joining us today. So yeah, let's make sure we're live on. Ooh, it looks like Intact Global's Instagram is going to give us a little hardship here. Let's try doing this one last time. Intact Global, here we go. So we are now streaming on Instagram shortly. So yes, today is April 10. The conference starts in exactly 7 days. One of my patio doors is closed, and now my dog is locked out there. But the conference info and tickets are going to be right here on YouTube or on Instagram if you're watching, right? I'm going to go live on Intact Global's live Instagram as well. And so, yeah, definitely get tickets. We have a beautiful venue, a great schedule of speakers lined up. Very much looking forward to that. Oh, Matthew says, great interview with Jimmy Dore. Well, I'm glad that you saw it. I think at the end of the interview, I'm like, so when does this air? And he goes, well, we're live right now. I was like, oh, fair enough. Okay. But yeah, it was really about the very specifics of the circumcision and the mutilation, right? So Jimmy was shocked, and he's like, okay, that was enough of that. But I spoke with him for like 30 minutes, so it was quite the segment, actually. Oh, so yeah, I'm pleased that he had me on. That was really helpful. All publicity, for the most part, is good. Oh, look at that. Oh, there was 5,500 live viewers. So Jimmy has a substantially larger live platform than I do, but just getting started, so it is what it is. We'll have a live stream for the conference as well, right? So those who can't make it, although those who can make it in downtown Los Angeles starts exactly 1 week, right? And 1 week and 82 minutes, right? The founders dinner. So definitely go to the conference website, intactglobal.org, and then you'll see buy tickets, the second banner. I very much look forward to seeing many of you there. So what I'm going to do for this live stream, which I wasn't even sure if it was scheduled, I saw my calendar and I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're doing this. We're doing it live, which I'm happy to do. I'll just answer some questions, maybe tell you where the conference planning is at. So, oh, I've got a little comment here. The idiot was helped pass when people crawled up the Capitol steps. That is a very telling piece of history, real Evan Briggs. So how we're going to replicate that with the Intactivist movement, we'll see. I mean, the best idea right now that I have is suing states on constitutional grounds, which seems to be doing well, right? And we're just going to keep doing that. I'm looking for a Colorado attorney. Now, I only have so many hours in the day, so I haven't been able to find one yet. But I got someone looking, maybe several people, so that's good. But yeah, if you have any questions, any comments, let me know. Oh, Brother K, Bloodstained Men in our board of directors will be at the conference. Fantastic. We also look forward to this historic gathering. I believe it'll be the biggest Intactivist gathering in history. Now, of course, we're going to continue to gain momentum and make more progress and all that. And that's in conjunction with the Bloodstained Men, right? And Brother K, who will be there. You know, I know, and I believe Intaction, Tony LaSquadro will be there. I believe Georgine Chapin will be there. Stevens of Intact America, Stephen Svoboda, Attorneys for the Rights of the Child. You know, we're going to have a big turnout. You know, we have more doctors speaking, more attorneys speaking, you know, professionals who we're relying on, you know, their fiduciaries to their patients and their clients and their informed professionals say what's in their best interest. And let me tell you, not mutilating your penis at birth is in your best interest, right? So very excited, Brother K, that you'll be there. Matthew, the other directors on the board. So that's fantastic news. And so Matthew Kinnison saying, Evan, that's why GIAW, General Integrity Awareness Week, I believe, to answer your question, Evan Briggs, is held annually in the West Lawn of the Capitol. Well, that makes a lot of sense, right? So, yeah, part of this conference is education and awareness, but it's also, you know, meaningful strategy sessions. And so we can talk amongst each other and coordinate maybe, you know, litigation and not Intact Global because we're a 501c3, but maybe a 501c4, state lobbying or legislature, and then, you know, public outreach like Bloodstained Men, right? And getting attention. So there's a lot of different elements to this, and what the Intactivist movement can improve upon and what we're actively working on is coordination among the different interest groups and nonprofits and organizations, however you want to categorize them. So we got a comment from Dog Tired Out. Did you read the new Cepeda Emiliana research papers? Picked up quite a lot of media attention about the frenulum delta. That I didn't read the article. I read the abstract. I know what you're talking about. Essentially, they analyzed the anatomy of the penis and discovered that the frenulum, essentially under the head of the penis, is the most sensitive, which, you know, anyone even cut would know. And there was a Sorrell study that showed the same thing in 2006 through sensitivity. I don't think it was as anatomically focused. It was more sensitivity focused, or however you want to call it. But it's the same conclusion, and it's, you know, it's fantastic that it's making the rounds, but also it seems self-evident, right? It's like proving that babies feel pain when you circumcise them. But no, it's good. It's and there was a super popular YouTuber, Penguin Z0. I haven't heard of him, but he has, I don't know, millions of followers, I think. And he was talking about how, like, he had to take the day off work to recover because he's circumcised. He learned that, oh, I lost the most sensitive part of my penis. It's like, of course. Oh, Debbie from Julianne Fries on the Intact Global channel. Can't wait for the conference. Well, we can't wait for the conference as well, Debbie. So I look forward to seeing you there and for your talk, of course. And yeah. Things are really shaping up for the conference. We have a lot of great help and coordination between the board members of Intact Global, other volunteers. It's really shaping up. Oh, and Brother K, if you're still here with the live, we found you a ride from the airport from Paul. Do you know when you're arriving at the LAX airport next Friday? If you two want to be in touch, because Paul has volunteered to pick you up. And I met Paul at a SoCal Norm meeting, right? Good guy. And, you know, getting picked up at LAX can be harrowing and terrible, especially if you call an Uber. You have to take a bus to a different parking lot, or you could just pay for Uber Black, which is luxury and costs a fortune. So anyway, and his Dog Tired saying, oh, that article has 2 million views, that research paper, which is fantastic. I didn't know that research papers counted their views, but, you know, it makes sense. But yeah, so things are going very well. We've got high numbers, which is good, higher than last year. We've got quite the venue. We've got quite the schedule. We've got professional caterers, which is fantastic. We've got performers for the gala, right? So Brother K, you know, buckle up. I know, but very classy, really, you know, accomplished. People who are supportive of the movement and want to make sure that this is a memorable, important evening. So I really look forward to that. That's fantastic. And some other questions. Matthew Kinnison of Bloodstained Men, just answering your question. Evan Briggs, GIAW is General Integrity Awareness Week. It's a week-long protest held every year the last few days of March and first few days of April, right? Hosted by David Wilson. So that's what that is. But yeah, I'm a little tired. You have to excuse me. I had that live stream with Jimmy Dore earlier, and then I also, worked my tail off all day in the last 25 to 45 days in a row. So, but that's all right. The team at the Clopper Law Firm is growing. The team at Intact Global is growing, and so is our influence and our scope and our progress. So it is what it is. We're on the uphill ascent. In terms of what Jimmy Dore thinks of circumcision, he thinks it should be illegal. And he was like a little shell-shocked when I described the actual procedure. And he's like, oh, okay, well, this is more graphic than I presumed or assumed. And it sounds like medieval torture, which it really very much is. I mean, I just can't believe that we do it to children and infants. It's beyond belief is what it is. So, a dog tired out is saying the video by the YouTuber Moist Critical. Is that the same guy, Penguin Z0? Anyway, there's been a lot of attention on that new article, which is fantastic. Things are going very well. So if you guys have any questions for me, let me know. I think I'm still going to be doing live streams with other presenters. I'm getting a call right now from, Space Downtown is actually very, very popular. I will say, keep up the great work, Mr. Clopper. Well, thank you, Box Ghost E4C. I appreciate that. We're pushing this through as fast as we can. Now, if you really want to help, and if you're on the stream, you probably do. Something that would be very helpful. Thank you, Nick Ruzzi. I admire your work. I appreciate that. If you really want to help, finding a lawyer in Colorado who is an intactivist would be the next step that we need to do, right? I'd call 20 of them a day, but I've just been working, and some things I need to do. I've been delegating effectively, but, certain times you just gotta keep pushing through. Intact Global joined the stream. Fantastic. Things are going very well. Any questions? Please, Backpack Matt is saying, please post share the Jimmy Dore interview. I don't actually know where it is. I was watching his live stream before I hopped onto his channel, and quite honestly, that was the first time I'd seen it, and so I didn't even know I was live streaming. But I think what he does with his live streams is he posts them like either at the time of or afterwards. So it's April 10, 2026, at approximately 3:15 p.m. Pacific time. I was on, so if that helps you find it, that's great. If you want to even send it to me, we'll be posted on the Intact Global socials, which we're happy to do, and my own as well. Now, Real Evan Briggs asking, well, what about intactivism in the universities? Well, when I was at Harvard, most people supported what I was doing, and when I was at Georgetown, same, right? And people who didn't, they were very sheepish of challenging me because it's not a tree you want to bark up, right? You're not going to come out looking good. So anyway, I think that millennials and Gen Z in particular are really anti-circumcision, and we just got to keep up the pressure, right? We are making progress. Every year, the rates meaningfully drop. And so the question is, are we going to mutilate 1 million baby boys a year for the next 10 years or for the next 2? Right? That's where we're at. And I'd love to end this collective form of madness as soon as possible. But, we can only move as fast as we can with the resources we have, which is why the Intact Global Conference is so important, right? which is, how should I say, one of the major things is, fundraising, organizing, networking, strategizing. If you're new to the movement or you want to get more involved, this is the place to be. And what better movement than protecting children from extreme sexual violence, right? So, I mean, hard to be opposed to that. Now, I'll post where the tickets are, or I think Ocean Birth did. Here's the link for the ticket conference, which actually is a little attenuated. Let me give you the real link to the ticket conference. HTTPS. So I'll say, conference tickets here. Oh, it looks like, here we go. And I'll even show you what the conference page looks like. Last year's conference was fantastic, right? We had really unanimously very positive feedback, and I anticipate we'll have the same thing this year. I think it's going to be even more epic event. So I'm very pleased with how it's shaped up. The last week is going to be critical, but we have a great videographer who's also live streaming, Eliyahu. I'm sure many of you have heard of him, Ungar Sargon, and his wife. And then we also have, we've got a great sound and DJ guy. We've got a great performer, vocalist, and musician. We've also got great projectionists. We got great caterers. We got fantastic speakers, fantastic venue, very cool hotel room block. The social at the Golden Gopher will be great. Maybe we'll even have an unofficial Golden Gopher Saturday or Sunday evening too, depending where things are. But I'm have a map of where to go, because we'll be downtown LA, and we're in a very nice block of downtown LA. But it has a reputation, and you're going to want to stay on the beaten path, right? So you'll have graphics of where to go, where not to go, you name it. It is going to be a fantastic 2 to 3 days. And we'll also have recommendations of restaurants that, I've personally been to and recommend if you have time between the events. It's going to be a hell of a event. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my window over here. And so I'm going to stay in the stream, but I got to let my dog in because the wind closed the door. Hey, buddy. He was baking in the sun. Hey, Mountain, could you dance with me? Dance with me. Oh, there he is. See, this is Mountain. He's a big boy. 65 plus pounds of pure muscle and teeth. Oh, yeah. Do you want to say hi, Mountain? This is Mr. Mountain. Mountain, say hi. Enter Mountain. There you go, buddy. He's baking in the sun. Well, I mean, he's moderately warm. But no, Mountain's a good dog. He knows a lot of commands, and he is including defend the home, right? So, if you're coming into the house, you got to contend with Mountain, and he's no pushover, let me tell you. And, I sue people for large sums of money. And my partner is also can attract people who you don't want. So in terms of being really pretty and famous. So anyway, things are good, though, here. Oh, look at this. So there were a lot of people who were on the Jimmy Dore live stream, which makes sense. The chat on the Jimmy Dore live stream was very supportive. When the video posted, it will get noticed by a lot of people. Well, that's fantastic, because I was just in a Zoom session, right? When I was watching Jimmy Dore's live stream earlier today before I came on, I saw all the comments and the engagement. I was like, that's fantastic. That's what we need. He also has thousands of live stream viewers, and he's been doing this for a long time, but still. So I'm glad to hear that everyone was like, fuck circumcision, right? Excuse my French. But absolutely. Which is not surprising. This is a movement whose time has come. That is why this conference is so exciting, because we're actually moving things forward, right? So yeah, I'm glad that the Jimmy Dore audience and Jimmy Dore himself was very supportive of the movement to protect every child equally from genital cutting. Seems like a no-brainer. Who wants to torture children? And yeah, I hope to see you all at the conference next week. I mean, we don't really need to do the lives anymore because we are, how should I say, we've got great numbers next week. At the same time, I'm happy to do them. My team usually coordinates with a speaker, but it's Friday afternoon. And I probably will continue to do some work as well. We'll see where things land. Well, maybe I'll take the evening off and really go nuts. But yeah, I'm very optimistic where things are at right now. I know that we will continue to make progress. And if you have been in touch with me about, let's say, about potentially presenting at the conference or emceeing, or if you have celebrity friends or donors or whatever, definitely get in touch with me. Talking to you, Joe, if you're watching this. And yeah, I'm very pleased at how things are going. And if you remember last year, the eye bags were quite developed because I was also suing the city of LA for $25 million, which we settled. But yeah, that was, you can't fight City Hall. You can, but it will take a toll on your health. It's the real, more accurate statement. So, Brother K, could you post your email in the chat when you get a chance? Brother K is asking for your email address so you can scoop him from LAX, the airport, and then maybe you could share with, and then Brother K can share with you his flight info and XYZ. Make sure you're there. So Paul, if you're still on the live stream, please post your email in the chat, and Brother K will shoot you an email. His backpack, Matt says, get some rest, Eric, take a walk with Mountain. Well, it's about walk with Mountain time, right? After my 5 o'clock stream. So, well, Paul Rocky, if you're here, you can email Brother K at bloodstainedmen.com. Apparently the YouTube show is live. Now, unfortunately, I cannot copy and paste that link, so it means I will not be typing it because I will not get it right, especially while live streaming. But it looks like the Jimmy Dore interview is live now from earlier today, so that's good. And I'll get probably tens of thousands of more people. I mean, you can't really hear that interview and be like, oh, it's a good idea to circumcise your child. I'm going to really get in there and inflict as much pain and mutilation as possible. No, I know, Ocean Birth, that you posted the link, but we can't click on this link. It's unclickable, right? I mean, I could type youtube.com/live/9ypbxeg4kcl and so on, but I can't click on it. Anyway, let me, maybe I'll search the Jimmy Dore link and it'll show up. Jimmy Dore live stream today. The Jimmy Dore, 1.8 million followers. Oh, wow. Jimmy really's got some serious viewership, I should say. Now, I'm going to take his live streams and I'm going to sort them by recent, how recent they are. I don't know how to do that, and it's not going to let me. So it is what it is. Oh, here we go. Live. 1 hour ago. Yep. And there's 60,000 views already. That's good. Oh, okay. I've been told, it has come to my attention that you can click on the chat, the links. You can click on the links if you're watching on YouTube and hopefully Instagram. So that's good. And then, so I all right, so I did find the Jimmy Dore show. It had 62,000 views already. It was published an hour ago, so that's pretty solid, right? We just need more and more people like Jimmy Dore to give the anti-activist movement a platform and to educate the public, hey, you should not be doing this. Oh, I'm getting another call. I got 2 calls during this 25 minutes, and that's essentially my day, is people wanting to discuss something while other deadlines are due. which is why, the Clopper Law Firm is growing quite considerably in number, which is good. But yeah, so things are going well. Riley, I see you on Intact Global. We love you and your team's work. Well, thank you so much. Pullman, thanks for joining. I guess I'm in the live stream called Melania is Nuts, which, and that the live stream link will change and the full video will be up in a couple of days. Okay, well, that's fine. Put it this way. I'm happy to go on the Jimmy Dore show, but I don't think this is going to change everything, but it's a step, right? It's a brick in the wall, and we just keep putting those bricks in the wall, and eventually that wall is going to stop the genital mutilation of children, to continue that metaphor. Paul, I think you probably logged off because you never posted your email. That's okay, Paul Rocky. But yeah, any last comments, questions, you let me know. I am going to just show you all where to get your tickets. Oh, Paul, just post, if you want to post your email, Brother K will shoot you an email. So you two can coordinate with you picking them up from LAX airport on Friday in 7 days. So if you could do that. And let me just post the conference tickets. Conference tickets are available at this link. Conference, and we'll say April 17 and 19, which is coming up. So if you go to that link, what will happen? I will show you right now. My favorite part, the pitch. Make sure that you buy your conference ticket, right? At some point, we may cut off sales. But this is, that's what that page will take you to. Oh, zoom in, zoom out. It's April 18 and 19, so it starts in 8 days, although we have some events on the 17th. If you need a hotel, you're not from LA, book your room here. Here are the speakers, right? Myself, Shay, Deborah, Intact Global board members. There's others as well. Tim Hammond of Galdef, John Silla, Brad Kane, two Intact litigators, Lake Paraguay, co-counsel in Oregon, Peter Adler of counsel to my firm, also a lawyer, Jenna Zarelli, certified fraud examiner. It goes on and on and on. Dr. Leif Thompson. I'm not going to read every single one of these, although I could, and they're all amazing. But yeah, Steven Svoboda. We had Dwayne join us a few times last week, or was it this week? I don't know. The days blur together. And also, if you work on the weekends, it's hard to determine if it's a work day or not. But here's the schedule, Friday through Sunday. And it just kind of explains what some of the events are. And, we have some very beautiful, beautiful pictures of the venue now, which I could even show if you guys are interested, which are new. But this is the front of the venue. We have the top 2 floors of the building. But yeah, so if you're here and you want to get a ticket, you just do buy tickets, right? Oh, and you do get tickets and you just go through the prompts. And $199 is, we're not charging to make money on the tickets. We just, we're covering, I think even most of the costs. It's probably more than that per person, but we've got other people who are donating, and a big part of this is education and community organizing. We need to have our ducks in a row, for lack of a better readily available metaphor or idiom. So yeah, the $199 will get you that gala as well. So register for the social, the founders dinner, if you can afford it, on Friday evening. You could either do $0 or you could donate $101, right? Or $1,012, even better, right? And you just put in your name, put in your info, you name it. Tickets for myself. Let's say you've got shellfish allergy. I don't, but a consistent shellfish allergy, right? And then you just click pay and you're good to go, right? Now, $1,560, that's worth $1,000 donation. But if you were just to do the conference, it would only be $199, right? And that's a very achievable rate, especially for what you're getting over 2 full days, 2.5 almost. So yeah, that's how you buy your tickets. I look forward to seeing many, many, many of you there. Oh, good, Paul. You've already emailed Brother K, so that's good. And Sven, William Sven, saying that the views on our live stream with Jimmy Dore are going up thousands every few minutes. So that's a good rate of change, right? And hopefully they post just my section, and that does super well. Who knows, right? I was, really getting into the specifics of genital mutilation, right? That's what we do. Say why we shouldn't be doing it. But Vincent, thank you for your thank you, right? Happy to do it. I would love for this movement to be over already, and we stop cutting our children. I know we'll get there. Trina, thank you for joining the Instagram stream. And I look forward to seeing you next week as well at the Founders Dinner. Backpack Matt, it sounds like Jimmy Dore is going to split up my interview, which is good. So we're at the 30-minute mark. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to be live streaming probably Monday of next week is my guess. We've got our tickets. We've got our core group. We got good numbers. We got a brilliant venue. We got really talented professionals to make sure that this conference goes out really well. And if you're traveling from anywhere in the world, you're really happy you attended and will attend next year. We got a lot of repeat faces, a lot of new faces. So yeah, it's going to be, we're going to continue to scale this movement up as fast as we can. And yes, bye everyone. Bye Backpack Matt, Vincent Balducci. You're a PhD student in psychology and you're happy the tide is turning. If you can make it to the convention, you would join. Well, you can join us next year, right? Conference tickets are available here on YouTube, or if you're watching on Instagram, it'll be up here. And then there's other channels too. Like, I don't think my LinkedIn live stream viewership is very large, but you never know. And I will see you all next week. All right. Thank you for coming. Bye, Ocean Birth. Thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody.